Hey guys, Frank Spencer here, and as promised, today we're going to talk a little bit about how you not only survive but thrive in a shift. I can tell you that since 1993, I've seen more than my share of shifts, and I can't ever remember ever knowing anyone who survived the shift not coming through it stronger than they went into the shift. And there's some reasons for that. We'll talk about it over the next couple of weeks, and we'll cover 13 strategies that, if implemented, will help you work your way through the challenges that are certainly going to be in front of you. The first thing I want to tell you is don't panic. Um, in the book Shift by Gary Keller and Jay Papasan, they talk a lot about the law of equilibrium. And essentially, you need to know that, like the real estate market, the real estate practitioners or active participants in the real estate industry ebb and flow. It's called the law of equilibrium, as I said, and it's been around for as long as real estate has been around. And simply stated, what it means is that when the market starts to slow down, people leave the industry, and they go out to do something different. When the market accelerates, people jump into the market. And right now, we've seen a massive increase of new agents coming into the market, and experienced agents coming back into the market. And that may continue for a while, because what we know about the law of equilibrium is there's a lag time. Perception is always more important than facts, and so the perception has been that the market's great, it'll go on forever, we'll never experience a shift until we do. And once we do, people don't believe what they're feeling, they don't believe what they're experiencing, and so they stay around a little bit. And eventually, the law of supply and demand, equilibrium, the law of supply and demand dictates that since there's not enough business to support the number of agents, there will be agents leaving the market. And that's the law of equilibrium in a nutshell. I think there's another part of this that isn't discussed in this section of the book that I want to talk about just a little bit. The law of equilibrium applies to buyers and sellers as well. And so what happens is, when you're in a seller's market, buyers are writing crazy offers that really are not in their best interest, and they're competing with every ounce of buying power that they possibly can to make sure that they win and they get the house. Then the market shifts. Buyers are afraid that maybe now is not a good time to buy. Maybe if they wait, things will, price of housing will go down. Makes sense. Sellers, on the other hand, may flood the market, thinking that if they don't sell now, they may have to sell for dramatically less if, in fact, they have to sell. And that law of supply and demand, again, may accelerate the shift. But here's where that law of equilibrium comes back in. Buyers are afraid to buy, sellers are rushing to market, prices start to come down, and then everything kind of equals out again, levels off, and we get into a more normal market where buyers have to give a little, sellers have to give a little bit. All transactions require some negotiating, But know this, in every single market, buyers buy and sellers sell, regardless of interest rate, regardless of whatever those mitigating or driving fears are for the consumer out there. So as we go over the next couple of weeks, we're going to be talking about the things that you have to do today in order to position yourself for the market that we're coming into. The next time we get together, next Wednesday, we'll talk about you getting real, you getting right. It'll be a lesson about having the proper mindset and taking the appropriate action. So with that, until next week, we wish you well and have a great day.